Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another capsule series selection. Today we're going to dive into a list, a very fun list for me, a list that I think is very apropos for not only the season but for the time coming. This is the 1st of July and this is a weekend coming forward that's going to be very, very fun and party-esque for a lot of us. So this particular list for me is one that is very comfortable for me, very sensual, but it's also one that is very, very, very necessary for summer nights. This is my list for you guys to go off and party, have dates, and have fun in the evening of summer 2024. If this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to The Dry Down, the lifestyle channel where we as enthusiasts aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, factors, and nuance of scent, cigars, and wines. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to today's experience. We're going to get into a fragrance list that I love putting out every summer for the last 3 years. This is my third of this particular list. These are certain alluring fragrances for the evening in the summertime to go off great in all party atmospheres, all lounge atmospheres. They are a very robust fragrances that bring out a myriad of all the things we want to become aphrodisiacs, powerful and alluring. First off, we're going to get into this list with one of my favorite fragrances from Alberto Moreales and the house of by Killian. This is the fragrance Musk Oud. Now, many of you guys may think oud, why would I put oud on the summer list? And you'll understand that many on this list that have oud is just a woody component that many of us can pull off in summer evenings. This one, of course, is very floral, woody, spicy, and citrus with a little oriental touch to it. But what comes up in this particular fragrance for summertime lovers is a very beautiful, beautiful musk accord that Alberto Moreales put into this one, along with a nice touch of lemon, mandarin, and rum. A nice green cypress is in this as well with some geranium and rose. It's one of those fragrances, great calling card, like I said, for an aphrodisiac in the summer evening. This is a fragrance that many years ago I picked up and was so in love with the way it came across. And this is the particular fragrance, I must be honest with you, that made me particularly fall in love with the rosy components of geranium fragrances. This is a very musky, heady fragrance, but it dries down to the nice woody components with a nice clean coriander that could be a little bit out of headache, a little frankincense and diviner, bring up a greenness about it with some floral touches. Like I said, this is a very, very beautiful aphrodisiac for summer evenings. Killians Musk Oud, first on the list. Next on the list, gentlemen, what I have here for you is Town & Country by Clive Christian. Clive Christian is a house that I've been speaking on highly lately, and it's not a house that I've just got into, but it's a house that I bring forward so often that I like to speak about it because it is one of those gentleman fragrance houses that really builds the character of a person's wardrobe and fragrance wardrobe. This is a very spicy and woody fragrance, but it has these fresh components and aromatic components, which makes it so, so beautiful for not only summer days, but especially summer evenings because of the spicy sandalwood that they used in this one, along with that very, very animalic yet comfortable to wear musky style of ambergris. It goes over a nice myriad of clary sage, a little bit of cardamom spice, juniper to make it live and effervescent, along with the bergamot and lemon in this one. This is a compliment magnet fragrance for gentlemen. I must say, every time that I've worn this, and I've worn this about 6 times, and that's hard to say for a fragrance that every time you wear it, you get a compliment, and that's not saying that you will, but I'm telling you that this is a complimentary style of fragrance. And for me, when I wear this, I've worn it everywhere from casual to suiting, and each time I got someone mentioning my fragrance. This is Town & Country. Next on the list for summer evenings, just a beautiful, beautiful scent to wear in summer evenings. The glowing part, like I stated with this one, is just an enigmatic, very well done sandalwood. And also with the accord of white tea in this one, it brings this very mellow, very comfortable allure to you. I think that most of you guys have heard of Town & Country. If you have not, find yourself a sample of this one. If you want a very rich, woody gentleman fragrance that has a lot of alluring components to it. Once again, Town & Country, Clive Christian. Next up, gentlemen, what I have here for you is something new to any list that I've had. I don't even think I've had it on my channel yet, but this is Yerba Pura by the house of Suspiro. And you guys know how Suspiro is making these fragrances nowadays. Very rich, very just abundant in its character. The projection, the sillage are beast mode from this particular house right now. And this is, like I stated, herbal leather. This is, if you are looking for a summer leather fragrance, but it's not a slouch, and it's also one that's not pungent and animalic-esque, this is the one for you. I'm going to do a one-to-one take on this one, how Suspiro and Xerjoff made not only herbal leather, but the Tony Iommi Monkey Special. That's going to be coming up soon to give you guys how that diverged from each other. But in this summertime weather, this one is a leathery, fruity, sweet, and woody, fresh take on what we have as a summertime leather with fruit accords. This is a sweet, musky, sensual, balsamic style of leather. It's not suede. It's very, very leathery. It has the leather components that you think of in most of the typical masculine leather fragrances. But the way that they blended this particular scent, all of those particular components and compounds that Christian Provenzano, who's the master perfumer behind this, did a great job in bringing up not only the ambery and vetiver style accord to it, but this nicely done non-indolic, non-animalic, fresh take on jasmine, bergamot, lemon, and passion fruit. This is a very special fragrance for any man looking to have something in their wardrobe that has a sweetness to it, a fruity sweetness, tropical fruity sweetness, but nothing playful and or dollish or playful feminine. This is a very much so masculine leaning leather fragrance with some fruity components for summertime, and it's tropical in its wear and nature. Very nicely done scent. One that I have enjoyed very much so. Like I stated, the passion fruit in this one is one that stays throughout the entire life of the fragrance. It wears just beautifully on the skin. It comes up. It's a projection monster that this house is known for. And Herba Pure or Herbal Leather is one that has a great sensuality and creative vibrancy to it that's layered with all the great components of an aphrodisiac for summer nights. That is third on the list for summer nights 2024. Next up on this list, ladies and gentlemen, we have Boadicea de Victoria's Blue Sapphire. Now, Blue Sapphire is a beautiful fragrance that I love to wear year-round. This is a very beautiful rose oud combination fragrance, but it's not just that type of scent. It's not just a typical rose oud that we've come to fall in love with in the fall and winter. This is a four-season scent, especially here in Southeast Michigan, and I'm sure especially anywhere in the northern hemisphere, you can wear this particular scent year-round and you won't have any trouble with it. It's a spicy oriental scent with a lot of woody and citrus components to it with a slight floral background, but it's very, very beautiful in the way Christian Provenzano, once again on this list, has come up with a beautiful scent that is just immaculate in its building, and one that I very much so find sophisticated, alluring, sexy, and sensual. It evokes a freshness from, I believe, the combination of jasmine, orange, lemon, and rose, which brings up a freshness to it, but also has that backbone of patchouli, oud, and amber, which you want in a fragrance for evening wear. This one here is my favorite of the Boadicea Victoria's line, and it is the favorite of many for a reason. Once again, Christian Provenzano's perfectly blended, perfectly done scent, Blue Sapphire by Boadicea Victoria's. Love this particular fragrance, man. Next up on this list, gentlemen, ladies, this is one of my top 10 fragrances. So this is a year-round fragrance. This is a four-season scent. This is the beautiful London Elegance Oud Noblesse, done by Julien Rasquinet. Julien Rasquinet is one of my favorite new perfumers in the game. He has just established himself as one of the best four-season scent makers out there. He has just taken over for Electum, was taken over for the House of Elegance. He's done Oud Royale for the House of Creed. The list goes on and on what this man has done in his new career. And this one here is one of the best takes on oud, fresh takes on oud. That is a combination of amber, bergamot. The main component which makes this fresh and uplifting and vibrant and sexy for the summertime is a Lily of the Valley accord. It comes off very, very invigorating floral-like and just opening with woody, ambery notes, and it has this Virginia cedar in the base of it that has a calling card of comfortable wearability. I love this particular scent for summer nights, and I wore it last summer, and I cannot wait to pull it out this particular summer evening today, because this is my scent of the day, and then it's going to be coming forward throughout the month of July and early August. Of course, this is a four-season scent, but when it comes to summer nights, this is one that has all the components that you want in a scent. It is sweet. It's slightly smoky from a Bacor accord. That Bacor accord is slightly fruity, slightly uplifting. It's kind of like what you would think from a Bacor as a hookah lounge. It has a smoky component that's slightly fruity and involves a lot of not just the smoky take on it or incense take on it, but a lot of fruit and things like scents that someone who's familiar with the House of Dubai or Nabil's, yes, House of Dubai, where they have the Tarath and scents like that. This is one of those particular fragrances that really calls to that type of essence where it's four season, fruity, sweet, uplifting, woody, and green, earthy in some occasions when you wear it. But it has all of the components that makes it very ambery, sweet, woody. And the take on oud that's in this one is very, very slight, very, very non-medicinal, very non-animalic. It's almost like they used a good agarwood accord versus oud. Very, very well balanced fragrance, very well projecting, very well done. It lays on the skin, has the most abundant surrounding around you that you want to feel just bountiful. And that is the reason that this is one of my top 10 fragrances of all time. Oud Noblesse. Summertime wear, summer nighttime wear, just an elegant fragrance that has all these sweet, musky, green, and smoky, earthy accords to it. Get your nose on this one, fellas. This is an immaculate fragrance. Oud Noblesse. This is the black crystal bottle, by the way. These do come in two different forms. They are the exact same fragrance. One is the personality collection and one is the exclusive collection. This particular bottle is the exclusive. It's a slightly elevated price, but if you want this particular presentation, that's all you're paying for. You're not paying for a different scent. So if you want the fragrance, all you need to do is purchase the personality collection and you will have it. Once again, Oud Noblesse by the House of Elegance, London, done by Julia Rasquinet for the summer 2024 list of summer nights. Just an immaculate fragrance to go out dates, lounges, parties, everything you want to do summer evenings. Ladies, gentlemen, that's my video for you guys today. I bought you 5 fragrances that I, of course, here in Southeast Michigan, cannot wait to wear for summer parties, summer evening, and summer lounge nights and date nights. This is a great 5 particular fragrances I can see myself wearing on rooftop parties, everything from garden parties, rooftop parties, even indoors. These are great fragrances because you're going to be in a nice 69 to 70 degree temperature when it's cool on the inside with the air conditioning blowing. It's not anything that's going to be invasive into anybody else's circle. It's going to give you a 2-foot radius around you for each one of these fragrances, and they're going to last 6 hours on your skin. And they all have a carding card of sensuality while being an aphrodisiac as well. And that's what we want here in the summertime, especially us gentlemen trying to go out and have fun. So these are fragrances for 2024, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. And all I ever ask that you do if you enjoyed this video is hit the like button, subscribe if you have not, and if you have someone in your life or life circle that likes these type of videos, just send it out to them. Let them know that we here at the Dry Down have created a family for them. Until next time, until next video, peace.